This week, we begin the book of Shemos, Exodus, which contains some of the most well-known parts of Jewish history. Now, it's a bit too early to start planning your Pesach Seder, but let's talk about a pretty amazing pasuk, a phrase from when we were slaves in Mitzrayim, in Egypt. Referring to the backbreaking labor the Jews were forced to endure, the pasuk says, "And they made bitter their lives, vaymaru es chayeyem." The question is, why do the words vaymaru es chayeyem have a cantillation sign, or the musical note or trope, called kadma va'azla? The answer is, when Hashem spoke to Abraham, he told him that the Jewish people would be in Egypt for a period of 400 years. In fact, they lived in Egypt only 210 years. One reason for the Jews' departure 190 years early is that the Egyptians made them work extremely hard. Therefore, in 210 years, they had endured the equivalent of 400 years of suffering. The trope of kadma va'azla expresses this thought. The word kadma means to rise early, and the word azla means to leave. The Torah is telling us that they rose and left Egypt earlier than the appointed 400 years because vaymaru es chayeyem, they made their lives extremely bitter, to the extent that 210 years were the equivalent of 400 years. It's fascinating to note that the gematria, the numerical value of the words kadma va'azla, is 190, the number of years deducted from the original 400. Good Shabbos, and we'll see you again next week.